Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled, She Refuses to Trick Men and Women Are Mad. Let's get right into it.
I'm sorry, but I cannot get into this new style of dating and all the ridiculous rules that come with it. Oh, don't show you care too much because then he won't like you. Don't show you care too much, let him chase you. So what, I'm just supposed to be mean and nonchalant? Like, no. Listen, if I like a person, I'm gonna make sure that they know that I'm interested in them, especially if we on the same page. Why would I hold back? Like, that's just weird. I don't have time to be playing any type of games. Listen,
Gentlemen, it is 2025 and women with tattoos on their chests are starting to make sense. Imagine that, right? I've actually discovered the truth in stranger places, okay? But I have more here for you. It's funny because women are actually making a turn when it comes to dating and discussing how they feel. Let's listen to how this girl feels on a recent date that she went on.
I don't know why some men look at me and be like, yeah, I can play in her face. Because what do you mean? This 35-year-old man literally said to me, he's like, I just want someone I can connect with emotionally and physically and, you know, hang out with and do fun things with and spend time with and tell my life story, but just without the commitment part. What? He was like, do we align? Nigga, no, we don't align. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? You're literally 35 years old. You talk about all that shit. Like, I'm gonna be your girl, but not your girl. No commitment. Nothing serious. No. I don't want anything serious right now. But I want to do all that shit. I want to make you fall in love with me so I can fucking go to the next chick's house. Get out of my... I don't know why.
And this is why us men, we have to lie. Or just hide the truth. I'm not saying I lie, but you can't be this upfront with women. Women say they want the honesty, but when you give them the honesty, they react like this. This is why you can't give them a motive for what you're doing. You gotta say, you know what you gotta say, and you gotta tell the truth, but in more of a longer term truth. And that is, I'm feeling things out. If I find the right thing, I'm gonna commit to it. Right? But you just know ahead of time she's not the right thing. Okay? And that might be evil, that might be manipulative, but women want to be manipulated. I'm just saying, men, we don't want to be manipulated. Don't lie to us. Tell us the truth, okay? We can handle it. We can handle you saying you just want to hook up. Well, we're down for that, okay? Some men might have an issue with that. Anyway, here's a woman who was of the fairer skin, okay? And she discovers what it's like to date when you're 32. Let's play the video and we will respond.
The way I would literally cut off both of my butt cheeks just to have a crush right now. I would do it. I also fear that I have to meet somebody in real life because the dating apps, anytime I even tell anyone yes to meeting up and going on a date, I think they're gonna me. And then I sabotage it. So, like, can someone that has a crush right now tell me what the butterflies feel like? Because I forgot. Tell me what it feels like to feel a little uneasy and feel like you might be ghosted any second, because I forgot. Things are not looking good. The way
You know, it's funny because women are committed to their emotions, and this is exactly why they become single moms. In fact, butterflies is the feeling you feel right before you become a single mom. Right before, okay? You can't optimize for feelings. It's not going to work. You need to optimize for character. But women want to make sure they feel good irrespective to the character. It doesn't matter what the character is. It matters how I feel about him. And most women want to be put on a pedestal. And the only people that put women on a pedestal are simps. And this is why if you have a kid by a simp, ultimately you're going to regret it. You're going to despise him and you're going to go run and look for an alpha male. This happens all the time. Anyway, let's read some of the comments because you got 543 comments on this video. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Let's see. One lady said, see, I don't want to crush because that means I actually have to talk to them. Yes, you got to do the work. So many women want to sit back and let the man find them. Oh, I'm just going to, the worst thing I got to do is put myself out there. So the right thing to do is just sit back and relax. You can't sit back and relax. You're getting older. Time is running. It's not on your side. It's against you, okay? You have to strike when the iron's hot. Another person said, having a crush is a waste of time and energy. Yeah, because generally you might have a crush on somebody that's not good for you. I'm just saying. So crushing on someone's so childish, okay? Grow up. All right, let's read one more. Last person said, we ain't like that in Denver. Dating scene out here is trash, though. My friend, the dating scene is trash everywhere. I promise you. Not just Denver, okay? And to prove it, I have more videos. Here's a video of a girl describing her dating experience. It's not great either. But let's listen and we will respond.
So lately I've been having a lot of relationship conversations because I've been like actively dating or whatever. And I've been talking to my best friend and my sister a lot about just like what I want, what I'm looking for, and stuff like that. And I recently come to the terms that I think I'm a little shallow when it involves like picking a man. More specifically, like one of my characteristics that I feel like I need out of a man is I need you to have swag. And I'm talking about that swag that's just like it's in you. It's not even on you. Because let's just face it. I'm not talking about a motherfucker that can put that shit on. Because we all know how that can go. Just because you got on designer stuff don't mean you actually know how to put it on. I'm talking about no matter what you got, like that confidence and that swag, it just exude off of you. Like, I don't know, like it be giving like, like the dudes from New York, it's something about them. Like they got like a certain level of swag. They got like a certain level of confidence. And it's like, I need this to just be on you. And they basically keep telling me that, you could teach a man how to have swag. Like, he might check all your other boxes, but don't be so shallow when it comes to, like, not having this, because you could basically help him piece the outfits together. And I'm not saying that I don't agree, but my whole thing is, like, baby, I want you to want to put that shit on. Not want to put that shit on because I want you to put that shit on. What y'all think? How y'all feeling? Am I tripping? Is that considered shallow? Like, what's going on? Let me know what y'all think.
I think it's considered dumb. You're optimizing for swag. Again, women don't focus on character. They want a person that could dress nice and look fly. Let me tell you something. A lot of bums could dress nice and look fly. Okay? This is why people point out to like Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk to just show you that wealthy people, successful people, oftentimes don't got swag. They really don't got it. Okay? So if you optimize for how a man makes you feel because you dress a certain way, you're going to become a single mother. Listen, as a man that has swag, I have swag. I can talk that ish. Girls like the way I dress. They like the way I talk. They like the way it fits on me. I still don't think it's something that you should value as the most important thing. It shouldn't be the priority. It shouldn't be a deal breaker. Look at Travis Hunter. That dude got no swag. Okay? But you know what he does have? A $53 million house he just bought, and he just got drafted to the NFL. Okay? And a white girl who got way more swag than him, okay, who clearly he should have avoided, okay, picked him up because everyone else thought he was corny. Michael B. Jordan, girls in high school thought he was corny. Look at him now. A man that might be corny in high school, he might be him in the future. A dude that's him now in high school, he might be a loser in the future. It happens all the time. But too many people are trying to live up to a high school life they've never lived before and reach a status where, oh yeah, I'm dating the it guy, the cool guy, the jock, and not focusing on who is he going to become. And this is why dating is so skewed. Now, me personally, and I tell men this all the time, yeah, it's cool to have swag. It's cool to, get your player up, and know how to talk to girls and know how to banter and know how to dress and stuff like that. But very few men are going to be able to have that many skills. I mean, very few women have that many skills. Very few women are going to be smart, attractive, submissive, like all these things at once. So people got to be very clear on what the deal breakers are. And I just don't think swag should be one of them. But that's my personal opinion. I don't know. Maybe you guys got better results. Maybe you do. Anyway, here's an attractive woman telling other women where to find men because you guys just don't know. Where are all the men? Okay, let's listen to what she has to say.
Hello, friends. I wanted to get on here and give y'all some game. If you're trying to meet a man right now, like today, tomorrow, go to the gym. That's where they at. They all in there working on their 2025 fitness goals, and you need to be too. And I'm not saying you got to get in there and sweat a lot, because look at me. Little leg day, and my hair still lay. Okay, I don't want to bust and break no sweat. You just got to be there, okay? Get your little cute workout outfit, something that matches. Get in there, look cute, because that's where they at, girl. It's like the club in there. Okay, and you need to go either early in the morning, if you a early bird, man, you go early in the morning, or you need to hit by 5:30, 8 o'clock. Okay, and you could even catch the late night hours, because that man ain't got no family, because he's still in the gym at 9 o'clock and his wife ain't called him and told him to go home. So that's a single man right there. Get in the gym, ladies. That's where your husband may be. It probably is. And don't you want a fit man? Hello, friend.
It's funny because most women that talk all this ish about, they can't find all the good men, the last place they look in the gym, because they don't go to the gym. But I've been saying this to people all the time. Meet your man in the gym because you want a fit man. But a lot of women don't want to work out. They want to eat and party, have fun, get drunk. This is what they want to do. So they'd rather meet him at a bar so he could buy them a drink. If you meet a man at the gym, he can't buy you anything. Unless the gym has a cafeteria, so maybe he could buy you a protein shake. Maybe a protein bar. Okay? But women want us to make the first move. And a lot of men are not making the first move in the gym. So honestly, if you go to the gym, which I think is a great place to meet a man. Okay? I'm a personal trainer. A lot of people be hating on me, talking about, you don't look like a trainer. Look at you. You look all slim. You look scrawny. Bro, go to my Instagram. The one thing people don't understand about dudes who are slimmer, we look very skinny with a shirt on. Watch me take my shirt off on my Instagram. Then you'll see. I got shoulders that you don't got, baby. I got stuff you don't got. Okay? So anyway, those are people that don't know. The gym people understand this. You know what I'm saying? The slimmer dudes, you know what I'm saying? They're deceiving under a shirt, right? Gymnastic dudes, who do gymnastics, who got the really fit bodies, they look like slim 20s. You know what I'm saying? They look like twigs with a t-shirt on. I'm no different than that. Anyway, another one of the points that she made that I really liked was she said, go to the gym at like 9:38. That's really interesting she said that, because it's true. A lot of men who don't have families will be in the gym at that time. So yeah, if you want a man that don't got no kids or don't take care of his kids, go around that time. Because you know damn well he ain't got nowhere to be, okay? And he might be working a job where he gets off at 5, he goes home, gets something to eat, take a shower, then goes back to the gym. It could be one of those scenarios too. Or if you go 5:36, you're going to meet a man who, he's going to the gym right after work. And because he knows if he goes home first, he's never going to make it to the gym. Okay? So you could pick and choose. You have different times of the day. The funny thing about the gym, and there's a meme about this online, and I agree with it. It says, I go to the gym at different times, but I still see the same people. That is absolutely true. Sometimes I work in the morning, sometimes I work in the evening. Either way, I still see the exact same people, because very few people go to the gym day in and day out. And the ones that do, we're there all the time. All day, every day. Okay? Anyway, here's a woman from my neck of the woods, right? I'm from Jersey, but shout out to New York. New York's right next door. It's like our little sister, okay? And I say little sister, I say that with love, respectfully. Shout out to my New Yorkers. But realistically, when I think of New Jersey and I think of New York, I think of New York City, the city. When I think of New Jersey, I think of the state. Anyway, this girl's at NYC, and she's trying to tell you what she thinks women need to do to find a man. Let's listen to what she has to say.
I'm a single girl in New York City, and I have a request. It's going to sound a little strange, but hear me out. We all know dating apps are dead. The men I'm meeting in the streets are wild. And so I was wondering if anyone knows someone who wants to meet someone, aka me. We all know times are tough. We've all seen the posters of the man all over New York City. Think of this as setting up a friend with a friend, you being my new friend and me being your old friend. Except all my friends of friends are taken. So that's where you come in. If you know somebody, let me know. Want to get out there, have some fun, meet some new people. Maybe something good will come from it. Maybe it won't. Also, I forgot to say, my name is Isabella. I am a startup founder, love working out. I love reading, film, photography. I don't know, random things like, I speak 5 languages. That's another cool thing about me. And now I feel like I'm making a casting tape for The Bachelor. But yeah, It's just a little bit about me. Feel free to pass it along. It's getting a little weird.
Yes, you are the weird one. Shout out to I gotta give my Snow Bunny some credit. Okay, let me shoot them some bail, because what's happening here is you see that they're willing to admit that they want a man, and that's probably why they're married at a 50% clip, because they could put themselves out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna just put themselves out there. I was watching one of the panel shows with Anton Daniels, and he was trying to figure out why. I think I forgot what team it was, but it was like a football team. They had like a football lunch or whatever, and there was like paparazzi there or whatever. And they said all the players' wives were white, and they're trying to figure it out. And some of the men are like, they're talking about why they think that is, blah, blah. And Anton Daniels, he said that the reason why a lot of the players' wives are white is because white women are pedestalized. And they're like a trophy, right? They're like a symbol a status symbol to some men, that they view it that way. And I don't think that's the case. I don't think that white women are pedestalized. And take it from me, who actually grew up in the suburbs, right? Shout out to Anton Daniels. He's from Detroit, right? He's from Detroit, right? The hood or whatever. And he's probably grew up in a predominantly black neighborhood, and he's been around black people. And so his opinions about white people, I don't take too seriously, because he didn't really grow up with them. I'm talking about growing up with them, okay? Also, I don't know if he's ever dated white girls before. If he got any white bodies on his list. He probably don't. He probably got no white bodies on his body count, okay? I got several, okay? White women tend to be very forthcoming. They'll be very honest and upfront with you. If they want something, they go after it. Look at this girl. She's trying to find ways to find a man. She's even asking people for referrals. When's the last time you've seen a black girl say, if you know a man, please send him my way? You've never heard it. Instead, we hear, I don't need a man. So all those successful football players, the reason why a lot of them have white wives is because white women show up and go after them. They don't have to chase those women. Tiger Woods, when he used to play golf, there used to be a busload of Swedish models waiting for him at every hole. You feel me? So you got to think about that. You have to think about the fact that if you want a man, it's not that black men are not attracted to black women. We are, even though a lot of black women don't listen to us. We don't like wigs and weaves. Y'all still wear them. Wigs and weaves have become so popular in the last 10 years. I've witnessed it with my own eyes. And I don't know where anyone has seen proof that black men want this. We do not want this. Overwhelmingly, most black men don't like wigs and weaves. Yet black women overwhelmingly, that's like the default. Most of them have wigs and weaves. Most of them. And they want us to just accept it. Take me as I am. No, we don't want to take you as you are. Right? Imagine if a broke man said, take me as I am. You're not going to say, oh yeah, I will take you. You're broke. I'm just going to take you as you are. No, you're not. You said you don't want no brokies. We don't want no hair cap girls. We don't. Okay? I don't think it's asking for too much. I really don't. Maybe you think it's asking for too much. I don't think it's asking for too much. But either way, I think we need to take notes from our white counterparts. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? There's some good white people out there. There's some good black people. There's good people out there of all races. Okay? There's one race. It's a human race. I hate the fact that we got to talk about race. It's a thing. So we talk about it. But I think culturally there's differences in the suburbs than there is in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And that is, in the suburbs, girls are willing to go after the man they want. Okay? When I was in 7th grade, a white girl came up to me and told me she wanted me to be her boyfriend. Now, I've had black girls approach me too. But this girl is pretty forthcoming. Very forthcoming. A lot of the times I had black girls hit on me, they had their friends and other people and blah, blah. This girl came up straight to me and told me why she liked me. She said, I like you because you're black. You know what I'm saying? She dated a black guy before. And he went to different school. The same year I came in is the same year he left. And boom, she found herself a new black boy. Okay? Now, if you're forthcoming like this as a woman, no matter what race you are, it's going to work. Men, we receive women approaching us a lot better than you guys receive us approaching y'all. Okay? It's a simple math. And I want to see women succeed. I want to see people get together. I don't think we should have this dating problem, but it's part of my mission. It's part of my assignment to talk about these things and teach some biblical principles to y'all and realize that it's right for a woman to submit to a man and it's right for a man to provide for a woman. All these things are biblical. Okay? Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos. And I'll see y'all over there.